This is Hanging Heavy. This is Hanging Heavy.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a special episode. I'm going to go ahead and just start it out by saying I'm your boy Desecrator, and thank you for joining me, or us, shall I say. And since I've let the cat out of the bag, let me go ahead and just give today's lineup. Coming in strong and hard, our power forward, Puppy Ray.
Welcome to our 100th episode, puppies.
And coming in center, dual role point guard, my boy, the one and only man from the north, the White Carlton.
One of them there snow Mexicans.
So yeah, as
when you said center, I was a little worried that you were talking about like an Eiffel Tower or something. And I was like, oh fuck, how come I'm in the middle of this?
you
Don't do me like that.
You have to be in the middle.
Stop embarrassing me.
You have to be in the middle. What are you talking about?
Nah, that'd be like it'd be like an Oreo with like a thin filling, but like extra thick cookies.
Ooh. It's not the original Oreos. It'll be the other ones, the brown ones, vanilla.
Yeah, hey, those are fucking awesome.
No, they know what thin stuff.
We would be the
and half the squish.
We would be the Oreos thick shell, thin spread.
Dip.
There you go.
How would you like to be the mayonnaise in our manwich?
Oh.
Texas toast bread.
That means extra thick. Thick with 3 C's. But yeah, today is a day like no other. It's taken 2 years to get to this monumental occasion. Poppy Ray, let it spill. The 100th episode of Hanging Heavy. And now, I wanted this episode to be chock filled with men, and as creamy as can be.
Dip.
So, I mean, what better way to do the 100th episode than with the original co-host of Hanging Heavy, Poppy Ray. And since I've had a lot more free time and you've been kind of gone in the shadows and never forgotten, I've come close with another man.
I know. I don't like it.
And that other man.
I was about to ask, how does that make you feel?
But sharing is caring.
You know, there's always more room in my heart. And in my butt.
Stretched her out a little for you there, Ray.
Oh, I need to get a fucking nasty rubber sound.
Oh.
Yeah, just so it can sound like... But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for joining me on this momentous occasion. It means a lot.
Nice.
So yeah, I kind of wanna. I looked at the metadata of the downloads and whatnot. I always check it, and sometimes I talk about it if there's a little movement or anything. But since May started literally a couple days ago, I'm gonna go ahead and just lump April and May into this. But yeah, so apparently this has been the greatest time to listen to Hanging Heavy.
Ooh.
Literally, this past Thursday, I got 100 downloads from some app that I've never fucking heard of until Thursday. So, okay, let me go ahead and just read the analytics and percentage downloads. 99 total downloads. 65% come from this app called Bullhorn, and Bullhorn is a podcast app that's free. Apparently, you don't use any of your data, your cell phone data, apparently, to use this. I don't know how they do it, but whatever. That's on them, not on me. And I saw this huge spike in downloads one other time, and that came when I started uploading the podcast to Spotify. And shocking enough, at 12.5% with 20 downloads is Spotify. I have a tie for 6.5%, 10 and 10 with Podbean and Google Chrome app. So that means people are going to the website hangingheavy.podbean.com and using the Podbean app. I mean, 2 years ago I didn't even know what the fuck Podbean was, and over a couple $100 later, I know very well what Podbean is.
Podbean sounds like the perfect cat foot.
The perfect what?
Like cat foot. Like, you know how they call like cats' toes, like the toe beans?
Oh, the toe beans, yeah.
The toe beans. So like a pod bean just sounds like the perfectly shaped bean, you know? What you just want to smush on your face.
He be like, shut the fuck up.
I don't know where you're going with that, but I don't like it, so stop it. But yeah, fucking.
What you just said. But all right.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had multiple cat onesies, so.
Oof! I didn't say it. You said it.
Carlton has cat onesies.
I mean, I don't have any currently. They all got retired, but
How does
they got their use, man. They got their use.
You're still in the closet, you liar.
One's burned.
Freshly pressed, like Sunday's linens.
No. Like, you know how they
you gave it a Viking funeral or what?
Viking funeral. Thank you. That's what I was going for. Set it out on the longboat. Gave her a push.
Shot it with a fucking.
Shot some bottle rockets at it.
Okay, so yeah, Podbean and Chrome.
Wait. What color were these fucking onesies? Cat? Were they black and white?
Tabby.
Oof, of course.
Orange,
I don't know
orange
why.
tab.
I don't know why I knew it was that.
You're like fucking Heathcliff or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Or what's the other guy?
Not Heathcliff.
Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield. Yeah.
Garfield.
Yeah, good old Garfield.
So yeah, fucking.
I'm just trying to imagine this man in a onesie cat suit.
It's not a pretty picture.
You should see my Christmas attire.
Let's hold on. Let's bring it back. Hold on. Let's not go there. That's another thing for another day. All right, because I mean that's.
I think that was the first picture I ever sent you of myself.
Oh shit!
Yeah, aside from all the dick pics, obviously. But. Yeah, that's another day. That's a Christmas special. You know?
Yeah, and that's for family. So, let's just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking free. Excuse me. I had a cock in my throat. Sorry. Anyway, fucking. So yeah, Podbean, Chrome. After that is Apple Podcast with 6 downloads. The Safari app, because there's Mac users, iTunes, apparently that's still fucking making downloads. But yeah, 66% to Bullhorn. I found that out recently. 100 downloads. Jesus fucking Christ. It's my most popular month. Okay, so here, look, let me give you a little bit of region here in the States. So 18 downloads from the Great Wonder, Texas. 9 from my Michigangsters. 6 from the Californians, 2 from Ohio, 1 from Massachusetts, 1 from New York, and 1 from West Virginia. And now this fucking category, this statistic, always pisses me off. 72% fucking blows everything else out the water. Others. What region of the United States is others? I mean, maybe that's like some VPN bullshit. They don't know how to track it. But come on, man. What the fuck? Others?
Oh, yeah, that very well could be it. Man, I'm going to start setting my VPN to just something bizarre and hope that you read out
Like
whatever I set it to.
Belize or some shit?
I'll just laugh internally.
Yeah, so like I have 2 from your fucking homeland. I have 1 from Alberta, 1 from BC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and none from Australia. I used to have Australian listeners, but I guess they don't care anymore.
Well, I mean, their whole country was on fire at some point.
That's true. I gave them a whole episode. Fuck you guys. Come on. There's a lot of shit going on in the world that I haven't talked about because they're talking about it fucking everywhere else. And I'm... everybody gets fatigue, news fatigue. And I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to stick my head up a cow's ass and tell you what kind of steak you're going to get. Oh, shit, that's for butchers. Never mind. But yeah, fucking... Hopefully everybody's in good health and they're keeping themselves busy as to not go insane. If you're new to the show, I've already lost my mind and you're listening to a man spiral deeper and deeper into his madness. And I could swear, I could have swore I had 2 people here, but it could just be internal noise, you know? What the fuck is that? Hello?
Nope.
That's weird. FBI open up.
ATF.
ATF?
Texas, man.
It's a Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, they're gonna redo it.
He's gonna fucking roundhouse my ass. Roundhound. It's a fat fucking bloodhound. Retired from the force. Roundhound. But yeah, I guess with that note, I do have to re-up my drink and let's keep it going. Let's keep this upbeat. I've had a kind of shitty day, but you know what? We'll bitch about that later. Give me a little time and a little space, and I'll give you some rich and rare. So we're back, and since this whole quarantine lockdown, mandatory stay-at-home bullshit, I haven't really been able to go out and just find a bunch of random albums, CDs, whatever you want to call them. CDs nuts. So yeah, I haven't been able to really do your mom very well, but since I have a collection of grown men that have a pretty good general concept of solid music, I'm gonna go ahead and just do your mom right now. I love the name of this segment, Your Mom. That, for those new listeners, Your Mom is a segment that I like to do. I go out and I buy a bunch of random cheap CDs, albums, whatever you want to call them, of bands that I've never heard of, or artists, groups, whatever you want to call it. And not because I know who they are. I don't really look too much into them. If I don't know what genre of music they are, I'll look that up, but that's as deep as it goes. I won't look up discography or reviews. I'll just go in blind and give my personal hot take. And for the most part, I'd probably say I've bought 20, 30 albums, and maybe 5 of them have been good. That's in one of the segments, that's where I got this little gem.
We cannot. A glorious day.
We cannot
that
forget.
My life.
We
Who's
cannot.
that?
A group called Kilgore, and the song is called.
I thought it was,
Oh yeah.
You thought it was what?
I thought it was that. Fuck, what was that? I forgot.
You what?
I thought it was a band, or like a known band or something.
Okay, so this group, this is the first chorus of the first song on their album, and the song is called Steamroller. I'll never forget it because the poetry that the chorus is. Here, let me go ahead and just play the chorus. Literally exact how they placed it, and so the lead into the chorus, the singer says, "And wash it away."
Beautiful.
And literally that was the whole chorus. Such poetry. Shakespeare couldn't have written such beautiful words.
I really wish they had done like later on in the song done a no 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 no
Or like a B-side.
yeah, because I would love to get those hooked up to like a button, so when my kid asks me shit, I could just hit the button and be like, "Dad, can I have some toast?" or some shit like that, right? Now we can be like, yeah.
Papa, can we go for some ice cream?
That's a big fat no. That shit costs way more in bread, motherfucker.
But yeah, so I mean, literally, that was probably the worst song I've ever heard in my entire 32 years of existence. Until, ladies and gentlemen, until
We've gotten so many kids to listen to that on Rocket League.
yeah. Okay,
That-
so let me go preface what he's saying, and then I'll let him continue. So ever since I heard Puddle of Mud's About a Girl cover, I made it my God-given right to announce to the world the glory that is this train wreck. And literally, this is my re button now. So whenever I'm gonna rage, I'm just gonna. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, we just been playing kids, and he just keeps spamming like, listen to Puddle of Mud About a Girl, trust me. And I mean, you got that shit down so fast now. He throws it in all the time, and most kids are like, fuck off, get out here. No, I don't want to. But like every once in a while, you get a kid that just like is immediately like, okay.
Yeah.
And then like three minutes later, they're just like, well, I'm throwing the toaster in the bath now.
Yeah.
Cause fuck.
So the last one that stood out, it was a couple days ago. So I finally convinced this. We played threes, and we were playing non-competition. So I mean, we were playing the same group of people over and over. We played them probably. This was the second time, and I finally got somebody on the other team to say, "All right, I'll fucking listen." And like a minute and a half later, they're like, "Commit toaster bath."
Yeah.
Commit. What was it? Whatever. He told me to go hang myself. Right? He was telling me to kill myself for ruining his life by showing him the. Now, for those of you that don't know what I'm.
impressed.
Yeah. No, he was moved. So basically, this is gonna give you. This is gonna give you two visceral reactions. Either you're gonna fucking find it hysterical, or you're gonna be so mad that somebody literally raped your ears without your consent. Like, it's like a Rick roll, but
Worse.
it's a
'Cause
Rick roll.
I can fuck with a Rick roll, you know. I
Yeah.
start singing, I'm like, you got me,
Yeah.
you know, and then you start taking it away. But
Yeah, this is like the negative Rick roll. Like a Rick roll is like, you got me, fuck.
yeah,
This is like, I mean, you, puppy, your wife. You told me she had the best reaction, probably. You listened to it for how long? Well,
No,
first, you're a real good friend of mine, and even you were like, I don't want to watch it.
I'm
No,
not fan of Puddle Mud.
yeah. Well, neither am I. What the fuck?
That's yeah, like that, and that's most people's reaction on Rocket League too. They're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck Puddle of Mud." Like, no.
Trust. That's what it was.
That's where the
YouTube.
trust me came in. Yeah.
My quick chat fucking prowess. I typed it in so many times that it suggested instantly the word after the word after the word, right? So I just pound. I open the chat, and I fucking spam X, and it'll just put all the words in, right? And all the words are YouTube puddle of mud about a girl in lowercase letters, and following that, trust me, all caps. And so I mean, I would just put it in, and we would play the game, right? We would score, they would score on us, and I would put it in again. So I went from being super toxic. I mean, I'm still super toxic, but I went from being super toxic to that, which to me is still super toxic.
Well, yeah, that's its own kind of.
That's like
toxic.
a mind.
Kind that isn't immediately known.
Yeah,
You know, it's like a snake bite or some shit. You're like, well, this is okay, and then like 4 hours later, your arm is twice the size.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
green,
Your,
and
your
you're like,
shit
well,
is.
fuck, it
your
got
shit-
me.
Your shit looks like a kielbasa.
Ooh.
Yeah. You
So,
pop the sausage, your butt cheeks is warm.
so yeah, fucking. That's the thing. That's my hot shit right now. That's what I've been doing for my last month. And
It's really become a hobby.
and if I can get a reaction, good or bad, I win. And we took some fucking convincing to get you to listen to it. And what were your initial reactions to it?
Why did you?
No, you were like, he's kidding, right?
Yeah, that was like, this bullshit, right?
No,
And he keep going, and he's still going at it.
no, he keeps going, and it keeps getting worse.
Yeah, you know.
No, it keeps getting worse.
I just like how none of the band members didn't say shit.
No, but you could see it in their face.
Yeah,
yes.
you could
I
see
like
it.
how the drummer didn't want to look up. He was just like,
Yeah,
"Fuck
yeah,
it."
You could see it in their demeanor. Like nobody wanted
Yeah.
to be there,
No.
but they had to be because they were paid.
To get that paycheck right. That's to finish.
yeah,
I
it.
would've
and-
given him notes and been like, nah, here, you can actually have your money back. Okay.
I'm pretty sure the band ended up paying serious money for that.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, the original video was posted by Sirius XM, and it was a live segment they did, and they did this in January of 2020, and it
Oh,
stayed
this year?
yeah, it stayed dormant for months, and some angel from the heavens got it somewhere, probably on Reddit, because people on Reddit are fucking nerds and they make shit blow up, and
The internet always wins.
yeah, and nothing comes off of the internet once it's on the internet. Literally, fucking Sirius XM, the official channel that posted this on their YouTube, took it down literally within 3 days. In 3 days, it went from around 4,000 views, with, I mean, mostly a decent ratio to like to dislike, right? Because no one really had seen it. Literally in 3 days, it went from 4,000 to over like fucking 12 million, or 12. I think it was 120 something thousand views. It blew up like in 2-3 days, and the like to dislike ratio was 12,000 to 1,000 dislike. So it was a 12 to 1 ratio dislike,
Ooh.
and the comments were fucking ripping this dude up. And like everyone was giving him shit because obviously he can't sing. But like me and Carlton discussed it, like this is on the whole band. Like I'm pretty sure they pre-tape this stuff, like it's not really live. So they're like, oh, we'll do 2 or 3 takes of it and we'll take the best one and we'll put it, right? Since it's going on YouTube anyway. But like, that was the best take that they used, and that's fucking terrible. It,
And
like,
that's the whole point. They got views in it.
well, yeah, literally, dude. They keep fucking flagging people. People after Sirius took it down, people started reposting it, and those reposts got even more views than the original one. And they started pulling those down. So I mean, it's like the 5th chain of re-uploads already. Literally, nothing that you've put on the internet can be taken down. Somebody
And
saved it and has it archived somewhere. It's gonna go back up.
No, and that's Disney.
Yeah, not unless you have billions and billions of dollars. Fuck. I mean, that's the most beautiful train wreck I've ever witnessed in my life. Literally gonna go down as the worst song I've ever heard.
Hey, there's still plenty of time.
Yeah,
to top
it's.
that.
I mean, that one is already worse than.
Yeah.
Sounds like Soil. That's a bad.
Soil. Soil's
Soil.
not even a band anymore. That dude went to
I
Drowning
know.
Pool.
Whatever, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I like Soil.
But he sounds like him in that part.
And Soil, he's more southern. Right down with your fat girl. Tell me who you tell me. Anyway, fucking. So yeah, I wanna. I guess I'll go first, and I'll give you guys this little nugget. We're talking about groups that we think no one will know about, and I mean that's kind of impossible at this point in the internet, right? But fucking, I don't know if you guys are aware of this group. I'm gonna go ahead and say the name of the group. I'm gonna link. Fucking Skype. By the way, Skype, fuck you. You're fucking garbage. You're useless. I can't even fucking get to the chat menu right now. Fucking serious. I have it up, but it's not coming up. There we go. Really? You're fucking spazzing out right now. Go to chat. Here. Finally. So I'm gonna paste something into. It's a YouTube video. I'm not gonna play it on my end because I'm probably sure I'll get hit by some fucking YouTube shit and they'll probably force me to pull it down. But or you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it real quick so that I can add the channel and I'll put it up. I don't give a fuck. It's free promotion for these guys.
Christ, what the fuck am I watching?
Okay, hold on. Just stop talking right now. I'm gonna add another channel real quick and we'll be right back. Hey, Richard. Alright, so we got it all synced up. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, play it.
Oh shit, were we supposed to go that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, go back. I didn't start. Sorry. I thought he was re-explaining things. Made a big dumb. Okay, give me the countdown again, dude.
Oof, that smooth jazz.
Okay, I'm skipping forward.
No, don't skip it. Watch it. It's a minute, dude.
It's a minute, 30 seconds.
Ah, Jesus!
Okay.
Jesus. What? Are you at the door already? I guess I'm
Did this end?
already? Or not? Are you guys all watching it already?
I can't hear you guys right now because the sound is fucking blowing me away. So I'll say what I gotta say afterwards. I'll lower the volume in post. Okay, so these two fucking assholes. Hold on, let me stop it real quick.
I mean, like, shit. They're pretty talented, but like, god damn, what did I just watch, man?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The group is called the group itself is two dudes, and they're in jumpsuits, not unlike Slipknot, but they're wearing like creepy clown masks. And the group itself is called Clowncore. And the song that we just watched, you heard, is called Toilet. Now, it's the most ludicrous fucking shit because they're playing in a double wide porta potty. And at first it sounds like a bunch of shit, but once they get like going, that shit sounds pretty badass.
Then the drummer killed it.
Yeah. The fact
straight up, he's playing keyboard with one hand and drumming with the other hand. That was fucking tight.
So the drummer is playing a bass, snare, and a hi-hat with a horn. He has a MIDI keyboard to his side and a laptop on top. So I'm pretty sure he's programming on top of all of that. And he does vocals. The other guy is standing up with his wang out, playing a synthesizer also.
An E chord, isn't it? Isn't I think his wang's sitting on an E.
That's an augmented seventh, minor G, in the
No,
scale
that's definitely an E, just a regular old E. You know,
I'm not a smart man.
I would have been more impressed if he had been playing a D.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah,
Throw the D on the D.
he also on top of that plays the sexy saxophone, and he does guttural vocals on top of that. I'm pretty sure they don't really say anything, but there's lyrics in this video.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, so yeah, this is Clowncore. This is probably the most out there fucking shit that I've ever seen on YouTube. And it's a bunch of fucking trash, but I like it.
What the fuck, man?
I don't know. It's
When you want to be hardcore, but your mom makes
no,
you learn the
it's
sax.
it's one of those things that you show it to somebody, and this is like how you gauge if they're cool enough to know who you are. You know?
These these comments are awesome. Another one, oh my god, insane clown pee-pee.
Damn it! I love this band now. We're on the same wavelength when it comes to calzones. What?
Oh, that's a secret member of the band.
Please don't turn me inside out. His Pinoise has more musical talent than me.
Jesus.
So clowns have red noses and red knobs. Interesting. So yeah, these dudes just do this shit, and some of their songs are. Some of these songs are pretty good. I think Hell's another really good one.
Female comment, sorry, is pretty good. This girl says, "Wow, that limp one is above average."
It's normal size. Oh shit! You know what I forgot to do? Maybe I did do it, and I don't remember. But yeah, this is the 100th episode. So
I think Poppy already covered that.
Yeah. But I don't remember playing the soundbite. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but whatever.
Some good old Halo headshot.
It's there now, and yeah, for those of you new and happen to just skip through a bunch of this bullshit, how dare you? Okay, so I mean, let's see. You sent a link in the. I don't know if you have it ready, puppy.
No.
I'm not gonna play all of it.
I thought we were sending good music that we might actually.
No. I said out there. I didn't say good. Good was never a requirement in this.
Is it ever?
Yeah, ever. Sure, why not? Because this clowncore band, I don't think I've ever seen anything more fucking weird. I saw this one video. It was in my YouTube recommendations. Igor, Igorrr, and the song is called "Very Noise." And like the video is like, oh, it's supposed to be weird. Like it was super try hard to me. So fuck you, Igor. Your shit ass video. The music wasn't even that good. At least I can tell Clowncore is talented.
Sir Lord Baltimore.
Yes, sir.
Come.
He linked Sir Lord Baltimore, Kingdom Come.
Is it a Canadian thing or what?
No, it's just like a old, I don't know, like sort of prog rocky era, like heavier sort of like intro to metal music almost, and they just were kind of looked over. I don't know, like they're awesome. I had a buddy that pointed me to these guys, like handed me one of their records, lent it to me one day, and was like, "Yo, listen to this," and I was like, "Oh fuck."
Okay, so
It's just good music. Kind of flew under the radar.
Me and Papi know this group. They're, what are they called? Team Sleep?
Oh, from Deftones?
Yeah, so it's Chino Moreno from Deftones, the lead singer. He's the lead singer of this group. But this group is composed of Chino, which, I mean, he's the only member from the Deftones. And the entire rest of the band is from another band that I really love. And, I mean, they have a... in this time... Not when the band was created. In this time, they have a kind of a bad name. The band name is ISIS. And dude, these guys are fucking... I don't know if you know what shoegaze is. Oh shit.
Yeah, shoegaze is pretty decent.
Okay, so I kind of got into shoegaze a lot for a little bit. And ISIS is probably my favorite shoegaze band. I mean, they're not... They're more like sludge. I mean, fucking... I'm an ex-metalhead. I say ex because, like, I don't want to put that fucking title on myself anymore. Because I'm not 12. Like, good music is good music. Whatever genre it fucking is, right?
Yeah.
I'm not an elitist. And that's the one thing that I really hate about fucking metalheads. Like, oh, you like... black metal, but you listen to Cradle of Filth, you're not a fucking black metal original cultist. Get the fuck out of here. Or like, oh, you listen to punk, but you like the Misfits, like the Misfits are fucking commercial garbage. You need to listen to Bad Brains and like these bands that can't afford production because they suck.
Are you gonna talk about Process or Team Sleep?
Oh well, I'm bringing that up. Fuck, I don't even know why I brought that up. But yeah, I just wanted to mention ISIS. Whenever you get a chance, listen to Oceanic. That's their fucking. That's their coup de grace. That's their, to me, their best fucking album. That's the first album I heard from them. But yeah, I listened to any song on Oceanic. Like, for those of you that are unaware, shoegaze is called shoegaze because the musicians in the band, when they play live, they tend to look at their pedal boards. So like the guitar player has a bunch of pedals that alternate the sound of their guitar, different effects, whatever. So when they're playing live, to pull this off, they're constantly looking at their pedal board, switching effects, right? So it looks like they're staring at their shoes because they're scared to play live. Like, no, bitch, that's what it takes to fucking get the sound. It's precision.
Yeah, for real.
And I mean, that's how shoegaze got its name. But shoegaze is known for just being a fucking wall of sound. Like, the first time I heard shoegaze, I was like, this just sounds like a fucking dump truck falling down a bunch of stairs and shit, right? Like, I didn't get it.
It's a huge soundscape to try to take in before you start being able to pick stuff out of it.
If you're not ready for it, it's too much and it just sounds like noise.
Totally.
And the first band, literally the first band that I ever heard that was like true shoegaze to me was Deaf Heaven. I don't know if you've heard of Deaf Heaven.
No.
Okay, so Deaf Heaven, they have an album. I think it's called Sunlight or Sunlighter. Fuck, I gotta look it up now because I don't want to sound ignorant. Deaf Heaven. They're relatively new. Deaf, DEAF, Heaven, all one word. HEAVEN. Deaf Heaven, one word. Okay, the album is called Sunbather. The first song I ever heard from them is called Dream House. I'm not gonna go into listening to all of that shit right now because we already have Sir Lord Baltimore. But if you can write that down, Dream House by Def Heaven from the album Sunbather. Whew. If you don't get it, I'm sorry, but if you know, then you know. You know.
Nice. As just to top off the shoegaze thing, there's a kind of like an underground hip hop guy that does like shoegazy, like industrial sort of beats. And there's this one track by him. His name's Dalek, like D with a A with the 2 dots above it, Lek. And the song is called.
Can you say that again? Dalek.
Dalek, like Dalek, but the A is it's got like 2 dots above it.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but the song is called "Forever Close My Eyes," and like the beat is just unreal, and it works so well. And
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
Good.
go ahead and.
good rapper too, like good lyricist.
Oh, it's a rapper.
Hit like more hip hop, but yeah. But
Okay,
he's got like shoegaze kind of type beats.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
go
works really well together.
Wait. Fuck. I'm sorry for that. Oh fuck! It didn't come out. Never mind. So that's just me. Never mind. I sound like a crazy person. My bad. Okay, so yeah, I went ahead and saved that track. I'll listen to that later.
Nice.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Do you have it loaded, Poppy? The Sir
Yeah.
Lord Baltimore. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna give it maybe 30 seconds. I don't know if that's enough. Do you think that's enough? Or
Probably
fuck it. You know
not.
what? I won't record it.
It's 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes.
It's kind of here. There's. I wonder if I should throw in something different.
Or you know what?
instead.
Let's do this. We'll stop here, and we'll listen to it, and then we'll
Okay.
come back to it.
All right.
Because I'm not gonna record the sound from this anyway. Because 6 minutes is a fucking long time of audio.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if you want to go ahead and pause the podcast and look up Sir Lord Baltimore and listen with us, and come back, go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna give you some time. Rich and rare. Okay, and we're back. We just listened to Sir Salty Biscuit, or what was that group?
Sir Salty Crumpet.
Uh,
Yes, Sir Lord Baltimore.
Yeah, if you're into that real early 70s prog rock sound, cool. But apparently me and Papi are not, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what else I can say besides...
You blew it!
Oh,
the way I feel right now after listening to that.
It ain't on that. It's not on.
No.
that level.
It's not bad. It's just not my jams.
yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
after listening to that, we listened to that Def Heaven track. Fuck, I already forgot what it's called. Damn it.
Sunbather?
No, it's from
Dream
Sunbather,
House.
but it's Dream House. Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
And I mean, for the most part, I think we got a minute and a half into it, and for the most part, you can get what they're going for.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck,
it's like
boy.
Oh man, what's
It starts off
Okay.
like real melodic, but as soon
Mm-hmm.
as soon as a band joins in, it's just like a fucking audio assault. And
But even with the assault though, you can still hear the.
you hear everything in it.
Yeah, you do. It kind of reminded me of like Mono. I don't know if you've heard of them.
No,
They're
I
like an instrumental band.
Okay.
It's sort of like I don't know, something similar like that, but without like the screamo bits.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's supposed to be like melodic and you kind of like epic, right? But
Yeah,
lots of noise coming at you the whole time. That's sort of what it reminded me of.
Noise, yeah.
It's noise with a purpose.
Yeah, it's an orchestral disaster.
Yeah, yeah. Totally, totally. Yeah.
Like it's orchestrated chaos.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So like the first time I heard it, I rented a car and it had Sirius XM in it, right? So I was listening to liquid metal. Every time I rent a car that has a fucking satellite radio, I try to put my finger on the pulse, instead of putting it up my ass. I try to see what's hot, what's new in the metal scene. I mean, this was fucking years ago. And the first time I heard it, I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Like I was used to listening to like structured songs, like sounds were meant to sound specific. Like everything was put there for a purpose. And the first time I heard it, like since it was just so much to take in at first, I was just like bombarded and kind of confused. But like I took a picture of what was playing because I mean there's no screenshotting some shit that's not yours, right? So I took a picture of what was playing and I saved it on my phone. And maybe like a week later, like I could hear the melody in the back of my head, but I was like, what fucking song is that? And I was like, oh fuck, it was that song that I heard on the rental car. So like I looked it up again and I listened to it. And I listened to it again and I was still like, man, this sounds like shit. There's too much going on. It's so dissonant. And like I kind of put it away for a couple days and then it came back to me again. And then I listened to it again and then I listened to it again and I listened to it maybe for like once a day for like a week and then I was like like fucking the light the cloud split and the fucking ray of light came down and I was awoken, right? Like I finally got it.
The equation finally made
Yeah,
sense.
like all the numbers went together and I finally learned how to do my taxes. I still don't know how to do my taxes.
Shout out to the IRS.
Fucking, but yeah, like at first it was so off-putting to me that I was just like, nah, fuck this is garbage, fuck this band, like they're trying too hard. And then the second time I listened to it I was like, I don't get it, whatever. And then I gave it some breathing space and then I listened to it again and again and again and I finally, like after a while I was like, oh shit, there's so many like subtle nuances to this cacophony of sound. I get it, I understand. And that's like what put me in the rabbit hole of shoegaze.
Nice.
Like it's not very far after that I found ISIS, and ISIS is probably my favorite fucking like wall of sound band. Some people don't consider them shoegaze, but they're shoegaze to me.
I think my first introduction to like kind of the close proximity of the genre was Animal Collective.
Oh, with Tosin Abasi? Oh no, that's Animals as Leaders. My bad.
Yeah, these guys are. I started listening to them after like getting into my drug phase, and they're definitely like drug kind of music. But
what kind of drugs?
I'd say that was sort of what got me tiptoeing in that direction, though.
What kind of candy?
Good music though. Animal Collective's great. They've got some really funky music videos and shit too. And
Animal Collective. What kind of drugs are you talking about?
things that take your mind for a walloping.
Like LSD?
Yeah. MDMA and all those fun things.
MDMA. Okay, so I've only fucked with MDMA twice. I don't like pills. That's my thing. Like I don't like taking pills. I'm cool with smoking something, with snorting something, but fucking pills, I don't know. I can't trust them.
I had probably the best and worst experience you could have the two times that I did it. And so my first time, there were some people coming over to the house and they were gonna do it with me. And this one dude like crushed his up and snorted it. And I was like, whoa, fuck, that's intense. And he's like, yeah, it hits you harder, right? Hits you fast.
It hits you right
and,
away.
it's like, all right, man, okay, yeah, like, whatever.
Whatever
and,
you say.
like, Like I'm in high school, and I'm just dabbling in this,
Oh,
and I
and
was
this dude's like in his
experimenting.
30s, chilling
No,
with.
no, no. He went to my school, but he
Oh,
was just more
he
experienced,
was
right?
more experienced, yeah.
And so I'm expecting him to stay and to hang out. Like I thought we were gonna chill, right?
Damn, no,
And
no.
as soon as he takes it, he's like, "All right, I'm out, man. Have fun. Peace out." And like I had just swallowed mine, and I was like, "Oh fuck! Like, what? Like, is there like a helpline I can call if shit starts going on? Like, what do I do?"
Can I have
And
your number, bro?
yeah, yeah. And the amount of euphoria was insane. And at some point, I made what was I drinking? I was drinking like rum and apple juice, and I was butt naked with the fuzziest blanket I could find in the house wrapped around me, and I started binge watching the original Dragon Ball for 4 hours. And that was my first MDMA experience, and it was fantastic. Like I have zero regrets. That was time well spent.
Oh, fuck
Uh,
me.
and the second time I did it, it was like 100% laced. I think with speed and some other shit. And I could go off on a whole episode on the shenanigans that entailed with that. I'll leave some of it, but there was like hallucinations of a lady walking a cat. Almost got into a few car accidents. Just about got pulled over by the cops twice. Like I drove like 4 times that night apparently, and I remember one of them, like one of the times driving,
Yeah.
and I saw my friend fucking like hit a tree and bail out of his truck,
Oh,
and then
shit.
blinked, and then all of a sudden he was just walking next to his parked truck. But
Was
like it was so vivid in my mind that he crashed and like bailed out. That's what I saw.
But
And like
was
that was my experience, you know?
Was it
It-
crashed?
No, it was totally fine.
Oh,
Like I
shit.
like snapped
Hey,
out of it,
You were
and
hallucinating, dog.
and yeah, and and his truck was parked and his door was closed, and he was just walking into the house, and I was like, nah, like this guy like did a burnout around the corner, jumped out of his like car or his truck, and I saw the truck curb it and hit a tree.
Yeah.
Like that is what I witnessed. And then to like blink and have that not be the reality that was
Yeah.
in front of me was like the biggest mind fuck. Like if it was ever one of those moments, where they say like there's alternate universes and blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
like sometimes you'll catch it when you like flip universes. Like that would have been my universe moment,
There's
where
a-
it's like I saw the flip and was like, oh shit,
There's a glitch
that's
in the
different.
Matrix.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other shit. Bring it up again at some point. Like I can go on and on. That was a wild, and it was not a great experience. I was awake for like 2 days straight, and I ended up getting a mouth infection because I bit the fuck out of my tongue a whole bunch. And
You got a what?
mouth infection. Woo!
How did you
Yeah,
get it though?
the fuck out of my tongue.
That's what you think.
That's what you tell everyone. Their doctor was like, "Sir, we've seen this only one time before.
Sir. Yeah.
Have you been fornicating?
Are you somehow connected to the adult industry? We've only seen so many prolapses in our."
No, I went I went to the hospital or the clinic or whatever to get it checked out because like I
24-hour
couldn't talk.
clinics.
It hurt so much, right? And the lady is like, yeah,
I like that.
do you have any like special friends? Like have you been kind
Exactly.
of like special things? And I was like, lady, joke's on you. I'm a virgin still, so
You
fuck.
fucking liar.
Virgin in the butthole, but not in the mouth.
You probably were like, "Ma'am,
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
yeah, that's one thing that trips me out. Like, I think I've driven one time on a head full of acid, and one time fucking rolling balls. But, oh no, it wasn't rolling balls. I was fucking tripping on shrooms.
That's an interesting one too.
But I remember fucking one time this dude was gonna deliver me some shrooms, and he's a friend of a friend. And fucking dude, this dude was fucking crazy, man. you probably know him, Papi. Do you remember Guinea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad guy.
Yeah. So one time this dude was delivering shrooms. I bought like 2 grams. I've done shrooms maybe 3 times. So like I wasn't gonna buy a fuck ton, but I was just buying enough, right?
Yeah.
And this dude, he popped a couple caps before he left his house.
Oh
He
God.
popped a couple caps when he got to where we were at. He had to go like make another delivery, so he popped another couple caps. And he was gonna come back and chill with us, right? Because we were at a bar.
Yeah.
And this dude was like fucking 5-6 grams in already at this point.
Jesus.
And he was fucking on a motorcycle,
No.
but like a sports bike.
Dude, he was hugging it. Oh, he probably had the biggest heart on the whole time he was riding.
Fucking, he took off, and my boy's like, dude, can you believe this fucking guy? I'm like, what? That he just started popping shrooms and he's gonna drive? Like, I didn't know he was on a bike. He's like, no, dude, he's on a fucking motorcycle. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, we're gonna scrape this dude off the highway in like an hour.
Yeah, no doubt.
And fucking dude was gone for like 30 minutes, came back, and like he looked super happy. Like his hair was all wind blown and shit. He came back all super smooth and suave. And he was like, I don't know how I'm here, but what the fuck? Everything looked like it was fucking like cartoon drawings. He was like, man, I was just fucking gripping it and I was fucking ripping it. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Nobody pulled this guy over. He didn't crash. How the fuck did this dude fucking probably up his own ass on fucking shrooms already? Because he's tall, but he's, I mean, average weight. Like, he's not heavy. He's not thin. But, I mean,
Right.
5 or 6 grams, that's a lot of mushrooms, man.
That is, man.
And
That's,
he smokes and he drinks. Like, that's
well,
a...
the drinking's probably
Yeah,
helping him at that point.
the drinking brings it down, but, dude, 6 grams?
Yeah, that's a lot.
And he did it all, like, within an hour or two? Like, fuck, this guy was in another level. We didn't see him for, like, a week, and he was like, guys, I don't know how the fuck I'm alive, but I made it home. And I just fucking chilled. Like, I just stayed home. My phone was fucking blowing up. I could give a fuck. And I was like, dude, I'm surprised you didn't fuck your shit up, man.
Man, that's the best date when you're all fucked up and your phone's going off and like people are trying to get a hold of you and you just have zero care.
You're in a whole nother
whatever.
fucking world.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I still remember the first time I fucking dropped acid. It's probably the funniest shit to ever happen. So, fucking... I was at my friend's house, my boy Carhart, and no one was ever at his house, like his superiors, we'll call them. The owners of the house, right? They were always gone and shit. So we would always have parties at his house, and he lived in a nice part of town. So the place he was living at was a nice house. So fucking people would go and we would throw down, right? Fucking all kinds of shit were there. Drinking, underage drinking, drugs. Fucking, I'm pretty sure some pornos were shot there. But yeah, this night we started off there and we dropped acid. And some shit went down with his girlfriend, like he had to take her home or some shit. I don't remember. He had to leave, so like I couldn't stay at his house by myself. So a friend of mine was having a party, like literally 2 blocks away. So I was like, oh, it's cool. Like this shit probably won't hit me for like another hour, so I'll go chill there, and you should be back before then, right? And he's like, yeah, I won't be very long. So fucking we're chilling there, right? And the dude that owns the house, he sells fucking drugs and shit too, so he could give a fuck who was there. But a certain local radio DJ host, like popular name, he was there, and we'll call him Billy the Apartments. And they had just pulled out fresh Jello shots out of the fridge, right? And they were red and they were in little cups. And he's like, yeah, dude, look, it's like I'm fingering a chick on her period. And like, I guess he was trying to be gross, but he doesn't know me, and Papi can attest to this. Fuck, you can too. I have not the cleanest mind or imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah. And I apparently the fucking acid started taking a hold of me, right? I went primordial on this motherfucker. This is the first time I'm talking to him. Like, he's like, oh, so what do you think of the Jello shots? And it's like I'm fingering a chick on her period. I was like, yeah. And then you fuck it, and I put the cup like right in my fucking cock, and I started fucking air fucking it. I was like, yeah. And then you fuck her like this, and you fucking smear it all over her face, and I started smearing it all over my face, and I was like, and like I was like fucking. I totally didn't fit in with the crowd that was there.
Right.
And he was trying to be the gross one, but like I clearly over fucking shot that one. And
Yeah.
some random person this guy first meets at a party, like he was like the look of sheer shock on his face, like he didn't know what to say or do. He was just like like he didn't say anything. He just like walked away. And I was like, yeah, fuck you, you fucking pussy. And I slammed the shit in the sink, and I walked away. And like my boy that knows the dude that owns the house, I was like, hey, this guy's a fucking bitch. I just made him look stupid. And that's when the acid took hold of me. And I like that. That's another story for another day. But like, I'll never forget that moment. Yeah, it's like you're fingering a chick on her period. It's like, yeah, and then you fuck the shit out of her, and then you fucking smeared all over your face. Dude, he looked so scared. It was awesome. I'll never forget the look on his fucking stupid fat face.
Billy the Apartments.
Billy the Apartments. You know what's up, puppy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're already at that hour. And I just want to give a shout out to all the people that listen. My boy Josh in Japan. You know I love you, baby. My boy Ice out there in Chinatown.
Chinaman.
Chinaman. And all of you that stayed with us, I want to thank. Special thanks to Papi for being here.
Ooh.
And my boy Carlton, who's been being held against his own will. So he's here whenever I say he's gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm being blackmailed, guys. Send help, please.
Yeah, remember he said that he sent some pictures? I never forget.
No.
But yeah, I appreciate everyone for being here for the monumental 100th episode of Hanging Heavy. I don't know if you guys want to say anything.
No, good. Hope we'll make another 100.
Yeah, hopefully it won't take 2 years, but fuck it. I appreciate everyone for coming. Go ahead and share the love. Shout out the podcast on your social media, because I don't have any accounts. But that's my fault, not yours. But yeah, go ahead, and if you think this is entertaining, just let somebody you know, somebody you hate. Fuck. You never know. You know what? Fuck, I forgot. Before I go, and sometimes I can't see my friends every night. I can't talk to them every day. I created this little snippet of music, and I'm going to let it play out, and then we're going to go ahead and cut the show, all right?
I can see you every night. I can see you every night.
Ooh.
So I made something bad even worse. So yeah, every now and again, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out whenever I'm signing off with a guest, because I can't see them every night, and that's sad. So, but yeah, thank you all so much. This means a lot to me. Much love, and rich and rare.
This is Hanging Heavy. This is Hanging Heavy. This is Hanging Heavy.